Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey, and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Where in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the brand new update that is specifically for September the 10th, and what we can actually go ahead and expect over the next coming days. Now, I have read this article a few different times, and I think you guys will be very pleased with what we are about to go over. So let's go ahead and dive right into it and go over all the different things that we can kind of expect. So if we actually scroll down in the article, obviously a great screenshot provided by one of the people in the community. So thank you very much for that. But we got summer whims calmed down for many of us, another busy week for the team. So we have patch number 2, which they previously announced last week. They didn't give us really a time frame for when it was just going to be released. They just said it was going to be sometime in September. Well, we're 10 days in, so it's obviously September, but we knew that it was going to be coming sooner rather than later. So final testing on patch number 2 is almost complete, and pending any last-minute blocking issues, we expect to release the patch within the next 10 days. So before, and they actually did it faster for the weekly update as well. They said they were going to have it out within 7 days, and I think they actually got it out within like 4 or 5 days, if I remember right, for the patch number 1. However, if you guys go down a little bit further when we get down to that point, it actually doesn't go over all the specifics. We're just going to go over some of the highlighted information that is going to be included in patch number 2. So it says for the full details that we're going to have to go ahead and wait till the patch is actually released. So videos, we're going to be working with our partner series, features, Discovery Around the World series. Videos continues despite hitting a few delays, and they're going to update us again next week on the 17th. Marketplace has brand new content added updates this week, so you can check out below for more details. So we can actually get our hands on the free airport that was released by Aerosoft through the Marketplace. So if you guys want to be able to get that one, I strongly recommend you do, because it is completely for free. And then they're just basically congratulating Flight Sim over on Reddit. So if you guys aren't a part of that, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. They just surpassed 100,000 members. That's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this. Now, this is everything that was actually mostly included in last week's update. So we're just going to briefly touch on this. I'm not going to go into all the details of it. So these are some of the bugs and issues that were from the forum and through some of the threads that they've actually had for the issues that are happening within the flight simulator. So the 225 3 wind thread, we got wind testing, why live weather and wind readings are not accurate, live weather not working, live weather error, the Garmin G1000 and the Garmin G3000 and autopilot related issues, turboprop engine logic issues, ATC incorrect phraseology, the Baron G58 missing the altitude knob, voting for removing press any key to start, night lighting, where the terrain actually emits light. I guess I haven't really noticed this one that much, but I don't fly a ton in the evening hours, I guess, or at night. The dreadful performance, and I can actually vouch for this. My computer is a beast, and it still struggles with a lot of the things that should not be. I mean, according to what they said my computer is going to be able to handle, I should have everything fully 100% maxed out and still have no issues, but that is clearly not the case. I have to tone down my rendering, and I have to actually tone down a lot of the other things just to kind of keep my frames up, or at least maintaining some of the detail and the immersion that I would like to have. Of course, I would like to have it completely on ultra and never look back, but unfortunately, that's just not where we're at. Reflections looking grainy even if the reflections are on ultra, which I can clearly vouch for that. If you guys actually have watched any of my videos and episodes of any of the flights that I've done, regardless of what plane I am, shadows look, and the shadowing can look really bad, and then the reflections look even worse. The Garmin avionics missing the RNAV approaches, which there's a lot of those things that are missing completely. Lack of real-time traffic. Yep, that's very true. This one is probably my biggest one that I can't wait for them to actually truly fix it. The citation longitude performance issues, so engine fuel, flight dynamics issues with the longitude, and then the A320 swaying left to right when it's on autopilot. So Most of the stuff you can actually go ahead and read a little bit. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit specifically about patch number 2. Patch is finishing in final testing, and it's being prepared for release. So it'll be released in the next 10 days. The full patch notes will be released with the patch. So these are the highlights. Let's go over these in detail. I think it's actually going to be covering a lot of the things that we just previously mentioned, and I'm going to kind of talk about why I believe that. We got performance improvements. So again, if your computer is good, you should be able to have it where it should need to be at it. So I'm really hoping that the performance is better. We got ATC updates. So I haven't really done anything with ATC a whole lot lately. I've been actually doing everything manually. I would like to eventually go on like VATSIM or even IVAO and have more authentic ATC experiences. However, I am also flying in other parts of the world that isn't English isn't their native tongue, so it might be either hard for myself or even for them to understand. I don't necessarily want to say language barrier, but there is a little bit in some cases. We have UI updates. We have aerodynamic updates, aircraft updates. So I think that we're actually going to maybe see some stuff with the Longitude and even actually with the TBM, which right now those are probably my 2 biggest aircraft that I spend my time in. Is those 2, an actual jet and a turboprop. We got cockpit visuals and animation updates. So I'm guessing that we're going to start getting more features and not through third-party developers, which I'm really glad that the community is participating in these things. I'm hoping that Microsoft will actually start to work on some of those issues as well. We have general aviation system updates, and previously what we mentioned, general aviation, avionic updates. Updated. So we have airliner system updates and airliner avionic updates. Again, we just kind of talked about that. Live weather updates. So we'll hopefully get rid of the 225 at 3 knots. Now, obviously, when you get higher, it does experience more. But it seems as you get closer to the ground, those winds go away. Unless you're doing some of the landing challenges, then those are there. We have upgraded multiplayer servers, so that'll be interesting to see what kind of things that they've changed. I would like to actually know where people are flying to. So if you see another live player, you should be able to click on them and say, oh, well, you already know that they're on the ground. Are they just coming there, or are they going to be flying somewhere else? I think that would be really cool to know where people are flying to, and maybe even having some kind of logic to let us know if they're already flying, what altitude are they flying at? That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if that's part of the updates or not. We'll find out. Marketplace updates, content manager updates, localization updates, accessibility updates, camera updates, bush trip updates, and then world updates. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Oh, the other thing with the camera, I'm really hoping that they bring in the like replay mode. So hopefully that is part of the camera updates. I haven't really looked over any of the camera updates prior to this, so I don't know if that's going to be included in this week's update or not. So this is the marketplace update. These are all the new products that you guys should see. There is another new aircraft, which is going to be a Bush Pilot plane. This is the free airport that is available through Airsoft. Definitely go and pick that up. I plan on it because I can download it now. Otherwise, you've got a few different airfields and no actual like scenery. It's mostly just airports and airfields. So then down here we got updated products. So they've updated some of the information. I don't know if there was some issues. I know that I've purchased a couple and I haven't had any problems with what I have seen personally, but I guess we'll just kind of go from there. And that's pretty much it. And then the rest of the article is actually just having people that have submitted some of the screenshots that they've captured, which honestly, a couple thumbs up to all these people. A lot of these screenshots are absolutely breathtaking. It just makes me want to act. I want to fly for real. And that's all I want to do. I just want to go places. I just wish that money wasn't an issue. We could start just traveling and having all that fun, and I could actually experience what it's like all for myself. But anyway, completely different topic. But hopefully you guys enjoy this information, and I look forward to an update, and hopefully you guys look forward to an update in the next 10 days. But this is everything that I can go over here for today. So if you guys did enjoy the episode in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos, that you enjoy these types of videos, and honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So smack that like button, and don't forget to subscribe down below. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.